Hi friends, Naji here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So we are continuing a discussion of LangGraph memory, and in this video we will be discussing on short-term memory, and we'll showing like examples like how can we implement the short-term memory using the checkpointers. Okay. So for that, let me import few packages first. So I can import from pre-build. I can import the create React agent. Then I can import the LangGraph dot there is a checkpoint dot memory. I can import the InMemorySaver. So currently we are using the InMemorySaver, but in future videos we can see like more persistent servers or checkpointer. Okay, so here first we can discuss the problem statement without implementing the checkpointers. For that, what I am going to do, I'm going to create first we can create two tools. Okay, so one is the get weather tool. This is expecting a city, and here I can create a dot string. I can say that get the current weather in the city. This will return a hard-coded value, the weather in city is sunny. Okay, now I'm going to define another tool, that is get city population. This also will accept a parameter as a city. Here I can say the doc string at get population of a given state or city. I can say this also will some hard-coded value. I can say it as the population of city is maybe 5 million. Now let's have an agent. Let's create an agent. So this is the initial agent. I can create an agent and I can pass my model as I can pass the model as a GPT 4 or mini, or I can have the 4o. Then have the tools. I can have the get city population and get weather tools. So these are the two tools that I am going to use. Okay. So let me initialize this. Then I'm going to invoke. So I'm going to invoke agent.invoke. Alright. Here I can pass messages. Then maybe I can ask about the form of a user. Here this will be the role. The role will be user, and next is the content. The content I can ask is what is the weather in SF, okay, San Francisco. So here I'm trying to execute this. So it says that the weather in the San Francisco is sunny. Okay, now let me copy this, let me paste it here, and I can say what about Seattle. Let me execute this. Okay, here it says that could you please specify what information you are looking about the Seattle. Are you interested in population or current weather? Okay, so here you can see I already mentioned that I'm looking for a weather, right? So since there is no memory or there is no context is passed between among the conversation, then the agent does not know what we are talking about. Okay, so this is the actual problem statement, and this is what we are trying to solve using the memory or InMemorySaver. Okay, for that what we can do, first we can create, again I am going to create a agent called agent v1. Here I can use create agent. The same model I can use. I can have a GPT 4o. Okay, then tools I can mention get weather tool, get city population, and get weather. Okay, Now we need to define a checkpointer. Okay, so the checkpointer can be defined. I can define a checkpointer. This will be InMemorySaver. So let me execute it. Now what I can do, I can define a checkpointer as the checkpointer. Okay, so the checkpointer is ready. Now we need to define a thread ID. So we have discussed in our last video, like this is implementing using the thread ID. So for that I can create a config. So this is the configurable. Right here I will mention the thread ID. I'm going to set the thread ID as 1. Okay, now we can do the same exercise again. Okay, so let me copy this, let me paste it again, and I need to mention, instead of agent we have to use the agent v1. Okay, now here I can mention the config also. Okay, let me execute it. The execution is in progress. Here we can see the weather in San Francisco is currently sunny. Okay, now let me copy the second one. So the weather in Seattle. So here also I have to make 2 changes. I have to check this is my new model, then I need to pass the config. Let me execute this. So it says the weather in Seattle is also currently sunny. So in last time it was little confused because we don't have any specific context. So it was asking like, could you please specify what is the information you are looking about the Seattle. But this time for the same question, the LLM or the agent is able to understand that we are talking about the weather. Okay, so that is why it is exactly giving the information about the weather details. So the weather in the Seattle is sunny. So this is the advantage of using the thread ID. Okay, then so everything is saving with respect to the thread ID. So let me show you one more example. Okay, so here what I am going to do, I am going to create another thread ID, maybe thread ID 2. Okay, now let me copy this, paste it here, and I'm going to pass. Okay, I'm going to pass the new thread ID. So here now the thread ID is 2. So let me pass it. So since the thread ID is changed, it says that could you please specify what is the information, because it does not have any history for this thread ID. So everything is saved with respect to a thread ID. So let me switch back to thread ID 1. So let me run it again. So here we can see the weather in Seattle is currently sunny. So this is clear, right? So everything is depends upon the thread ID. Now to get the history or to view the history, there are a couple more functions I want to show. So first is we have the agent v1, right? So if the agent v1 dot, I can take the get, there is a method called get state. So let me pass the get state and I can pass the config. So this will give the state of snapshot details of our history. So if you look on this, this will give the snapshot history of our. So let me try to copy this, try to paste it here. Okay, so here we can see the snapshot, and here we can see the question that we have asked. Okay, then AI message that we can see. Okay, so in this way, this will keeping it as a state messages. Okay, so in this way, like it is saving it as a state snapshot, and we will able to get the state at every point of time. And if you want to see the history, what I can do, there is another method like agent.v1 get state history, get state history. Okay, then I can pass my config. Okay, some issue with the config. Agent dot, config is equal to, okay, the spelling is not correct. Let me execute it. So in this way we will able to get the history of every snapshot. Okay, so this is what I want to discuss in this video. So in short, like we have discussed how can we implement the short-term memory using the thread id, and we discuss how can we see the history of data and how can we get the state with respect to each config. Okay, so that is all about in this video. Please do like and subscribe. Have a nice day. Bye bye.